Welcome to Arsenal Pressing. Unfortunately, this is not a joyous mood. We've just drawn at home against Fulham at the Emirates. Arsenal 2, Fulham 2. I'm here to do the post-match reaction with my good friend. Efos, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, bro. I'm still doing very well. Unfortunately, we dropped 2 points. But,
before I go on my rant, give me your summation of the game.
Well, the first things first is now that we've drawn, all those clowns and their platforms will have everything. Now the jury will be out. You know, these people will pass an agenda for the jury to be out on Arteta. People would be like, you see, we told you Rice, Odegaard, and Partey is the better midfield. But I think today the first thing we have to talk about was the first thing we have to talk about is the fact that we were sloppy. We were very sloppy. I don't think any formation we would have played would have changed how sloppy we were. And, you know, I felt today, if we had known Nketiah was coming, because one thing I had was Trossard's touches were off today.
Everything was
off. Yeah. So, like, there were moments when he would be played in, the ball would hit his leg and go back.
So let's just go beats first, right? Let me read a few of his chat. Shout out to Oxmot for coming in and say, I saw the red flag in Harvard. Not defending this man anymore. Let's calm down. Me too. For me, he had a bad game today. Let's calm down. I'm angry too, but let's calm down. Let's be calm. I know it's be easy for us to go on Harvard today, but let's be calm. Let's do it very mature. I agree. He had a terrible game today, but that's not why we should throw him away with the bathwater. Let's calm down. And I was about to say, I'm not about to fly 3,000 miles to see us lose to United. It's not happening on my time. Shout out to you. Hopefully. So you're saying something regarding the match?
Yeah, Trossard was off. Everyone initially they were off. There were moments we were switching, but you know the combination play. Like I said, if it doesn't come up for us, we lose the ball. And that first goal we conceded, there was just the first thing was because nobody wanted to take responsibility of the ball. They passed the ball into one person. The person nearly lost the ball. That gave it to Saka. Saka was in trouble, just passed the ball. And the goal was, for me, it was an unfortunate goal because I don't think Pereira intended to dink Ramsdale. Unfortunately, Ramsdale just, whether I would say slipped or the ball played, I don't know. So it was very unfortunate. Then, in the second half, the problem was...
Let's stick to the first half. Let's stick to the first half. Let's not just go about it. Let's take the first half. For me, that first half was diabolical.
Yeah, of course.
Now, the first 2 games, I was kind of defending Arteta. I'm seeing a pattern that we are so lethargic and passive and taking our time. Too many passes, too many touches. Like, what is wrong? You have to understand that last season we very showed our hand as a good team. This season, anybody playing against us will tighten up on like last season when they didn't know what to expect from us. So why this damn too many touches, too many passes? And for the first time, I'm gonna look like I'm on the side of people criticize Harvard. He was pathetic on this game.
Bro,
he was disgusting. It was annoying on this game.
I think one thing was he would have scored today. He should have. That one where he stretched, okay, fine, the defender was on him. There was one Saka put in front. He was already making the run. I don't know why he stopped along the way. If he didn't stop, he would have done easy tapping. Very easy tapping. And one thing is this, like, I understand he's coming into a team, he doesn't want to lose, but I understand him being safe, right? But being too safe, it's as annoying. If you're... Yeah, because don't get me wrong. I know he wants to try and keep the ball. He doesn't want to lose it. Yes, but I want to see you, like you're playing for us now, be free. Express yourself. That's why you were brought here. You were not brought here because, you are a safety net. No. Be free, like express yourself. Don't be scared. If I just see it today, I feel as if he's so scared, as if, oh, if he loses the ball, do more. Because originally that was what he was known for. I don't know whether playing for the Blue Rascals killed the confidence. I just don't know. So that was one problem, playing too safe. We saw when Fabio Vieira came on, like it was just the
Yeah,
breath of fresh air.
fresh air.
It was
So
so
no,
like,
before we go straight too long, that
yeah.
first goal concession. Why is it that in the first? I've looked at our last 3 games, right? Where are we rushing to? Pato was already trying to invert. Like it's just 2 minutes into the effing game.
2 minutes. But it
Why?
wasn't up to 2 minutes.
And look at
Seconds.
how. If you notice, the overload was on Pate's side. Nearly lost the ball, and that's why they scored. If you notice again, the games we've lost we've considered this season, the overload is on Pate's side. If we can say it, you can say it. Why can't Teta not say it?
For me, the first thing is, in this one today, I didn't think we'd concede within how many seconds.
You've not answered the question.
Honest.
If we can say it, I just get asked you a question.
Yeah, bro, of course. Definitely.
So how come he can't see it?
He can see it. My guy, when we were watching their game today, like he was, I told you he was just reactionary. Even when he was talking about Manu's game, he was like, also Ten Hag is being stupidly stubborn. You understand? So I don't understand why they are being stubborn. Maybe he has a plan in his head, but this is my thing. The solution for what he wants to do needs a new player. We need a new player. That is when I mean we need a new player, in the sense where we need
let's
someone.
not let's just talk about the game. We'll talk about new players. Let's talk about the game, because it's not about new player. Because I just think it's about new player. Sometimes you can. I've seen Mourinho change game within 10 minutes of a game. See, everybody has a plan until you are punched in the face. We all have our plan before you are punched in the face. And when you are punched in the face, what do? You react. You react. I'm Arteta in, but I don't like this kind of stupid mistake. It's just 3 games. We can't continue to defend like this. It's not that we don't have personnel to defend well. What we do is I did a video yesterday. I said, okay, who will be the lone 6? Partey or right? I was expecting us to go back to our flat 4. Fulham is not. No, Nottingham Forest or Crystal Palace. They have decent players. They might not be playing well, but they have decent players. Why are we testing faith all the time? Where is this arrogance coming from?
Yeah, bro. Bro. We have to. For me, I will be consistent in the sense where we're all happy about the unpredictability. Now It looks like the unpredictability will backfire. So I don't want to be a guy who, as if I'm switching from here to here.
See, you're getting it wrong. We like unpredictability, right? But in that unpredictability, meaning there are certain games, your opponent are looking at what you've been doing consistently, right?
Yeah.
Now, Partey is a fantastic player. He can play right back, but he cannot play right back against quick transition players.
Yeah, of course.
Fulham is not Nottingham Forest, because Fulham have quality compared to Nottingham Forest. So the mistakes we can get away with Nottingham Forest, you can't get away with Fulham or Brighton.
Yeah.
So if you look at my preview, I was thinking we are going to play Harvard. I'm still thinking. I was thinking we'll play Harvard, but we'll play a proper right back. Yeah, if Ben White was playing a proper right back, I bet you are not considered good. We consider this earlier during the game. So definitely. why is Arteta being stubborn to this?
Bro, I thought he just thought he would get away with it. That is the only thing I can see. I don't have any other answer. If you want me, I can't give you his thought process, to be very truthful. I just
let's move on then. Okay, we consider the first goal. How come we're still playing as if we have 2 or 3 goals up?
Bro, that's what I don't understand. You understand? Normally we have the urgency.
I like that word. There was no urgency, no intensity. Yes. We're just sideways pass or sideways, keep turning, taking too many touches. What and Martinelli today for me?
Well, for me, I didn't feel when I looked at Martinelli, he wasn't as sharp as I would have wanted. To be very truthful,
He's doing too
he wasn't
much.
as yeah,
He's doing too
bro.
much.
That's my thing, right? When you want to always beat your man, like I said it sometimes, beating your man is not the most important thing. Sometimes all you have to do is if you can pass in between your man, yeah, you get the ball. Like for me, I would say one thing, I expected a game where we would be calm. But you see, when we considered that goal, the
He changed
way
everything. He changed
yeah,
everything.
because what you saw was maybe even I think at the beginning the commentator was saying it, said they were expecting the early goal from Arsenal because
Not for
normally we
Fulham.
like to
Yeah.
yes. So when it happened, he said something. He said this kind of changes things. The aim for players, you see, there's this level of calmness you would have. Not conceding first helps you in the sense where okay, we are still on point. Let's go. And the way the game was supposed to go, the phase, everything goes like that. Now,
Yeah.
what we had was when we considered the goal first, sometimes it led to too much rush in the final pass. Maybe a ball you'd wait for. That's why you see Martinelli. He was just rushed. Why? So that we'll just score early. Once it's 1-1, back on level terms, the way the game is supposed to go. But as time was going on, it wasn't working, it wasn't working, and we had the chances to even score. So I don't know. I just don't know. Today, like for me, I just thought my own today, my lineup originally was he would play Partey at right back, then Trossard would start in position of Kai. You understand? That is what
Sure.
I intend or I thought he would do because maybe you say, okay, let's try something different. At least you put Trossard. Trossard has shown he can still play the eight very, very well. So it can be good combination in Ketia. Because let's be very honest, in Ketia's last game, I loved the way he played it, even when we were down to 10 men, when it was our outlet. So I thought he would have that opportunity up front again. Or I thought we would see Jesus. I didn't see Jesus. I thought maybe as time would go on, he would play. But it didn't like the first half, that goal, we didn't have the calmness to be like, okay, we know we've conceded, let's calm down. Another thing was when you concede early and you want to go and rush and score, your back line is always exposed. When your back line is
Exactly.
exposed, conceded chances also. So we were also lucky we didn't concede up to two
We
goals in the
almost
first
did.
half. Remember?
So yeah,
Yeah,
before we go on,
yeah.
guys, do us a favor, like the video, very important. Like the video. And if you are new, subscribe. Please do like the video so that we can have a boost in the algorithm. For me, terrible performance in my opinion. I don't care about the statistics she's showing us. Look at it, 71%, 7 shot, 9 shot on target. They are 9 shot, 3 on target. Corners, I don't care about those other statistics. With all our possession, it was just needless. It just reminded me of some of the Man City game I was watching where they will be pedestrian, pass the ball. At least those guys, when they are passing that way, they have the lead. They have the goals to show for it. We were trailing and we were acting as if we're 10 goals up. Martinelli for me was asked today. Saka, yes, he scored the equalizing penalty, but what did Saka do today?
Bro, that's why I said when we shouldn't. The first thing is we shouldn't concede. You understand? That was the
See,
genesis.
let's be fair. Let's be fair across board. Man, you consider
Yeah.
2 goals and they still won their game. See,
Bro,
as
those guys, bro, but that's the problem. I watched the game as I was watching Arsenal's game. I watched Man U's game. My guy called me, I was ranting. I said, Man U will win. At 2-0, those ones went to go and park bus. They didn't show any threat. Fulham were still coming out. They were still trying to do bits. As soon as Man U scored 2-1, I knew that game they had won. I didn't have any doubt. They were
what
going to win.
I'm saying to consider the fact that we can go a goal down and we could have won this game if we're proactive. Number one, like I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to talk about next week's game against Man U. I've supported Arteta and I know what he's trying to do, but in life, you have to adjust to situations. I'm sure
Mm.
most Arsenal fans do want to see Partey as right back next week. This experiment with Kai
Of
Havertz,
course.
I understand it, but it's going to annoy me if Kai Havertz is not trying to. I don't hate Kai Havertz as a player. I'm not going to follow on the agenda of he's a horrible player. I just think there are certain games that Kai Havertz will not just thrive. We saw Fabio
Yeah.
come in and look better in 2 minutes than the 50 plus minutes Kai Havertz played today.
Yeah, man. Fabio was bro. The thing is this is where that's why I said when the goal came. I don't know what it is about all these teams. This is where my problem is. Maybe my problem is with them. Is I expected deep down back of my mind, I thought Fulham would come and be tighter today. You understand me? There were moments, there
They
were
were
on
tight.
Saka
See what they
like two
did.
more.
They were tight. What they did that they
Yeah,
pressed us and were too confident around.
yeah.
See what happened today. If I'm going to watch the game, but when I was watching it, I noticed that we're taking 2-3 touches more than we should be taking. Sometimes touch, move, pass it forward. Look at the goal we considered that corner to that goal. What was Zinchenko trying to do there? Tell me an experienced bloke like Zinchenko who has won the league with Man City, who should know that when you have just a goal margin difference, you cannot be testing the devil.
Yeah,
You cannot be
bro,
seducing the devil. You cannot be doing that. I almost ripped it on my
bro,
TV. What the hell are you doing?
I wanted us to have one more goal because I was confident. Not that I was confident, but as you said, let's not test fate. Let's not go down that route where we'll go and say, okay, let's go and move. Let's just go and joke. Then all of a sudden, bam.
Okay, sorry to pause you. Before Zinchenko did that nonsense, we saw Martinelli did a similar thing. Move the ball away from our goal side. He was trying to buy a goal kick. Jesus Christ. These are professional players. They have experience of
I remember the
losing.
I remember the place.
What are you doing? See, I'm not saying about Man City. I'm saying I'm bringing a lot of Man City. Man City will not play that situation because you are trying to avoid a corner. See, a corner is a lottery ticket for anything. I don't care how great you are. There's nobody that has a perfect solution for defending corners. Nobody, no team, no manager on earth can do that.
Team.
So exactly. So why were we trying to do those nasty things? We just did it by one goal margin, and Arteta kept calm. Make it make sense to me. Maybe you can explain to me and some of the audience watching.
Bro, he kept calm. He already had a yellow card.
But on the players, because there's sometimes you should yell on these players that what are you doing? When we had that corner, I had the greatest fear that we might concede. And guess what? We concede because you're just being silly. So I really noticed that is when we concede, suddenly we want to play well. Suddenly we want to attack.
That's the problem. That's the problem. For me, because today.
No, finish what you're saying. You're saying something.
Yeah. For me today, like they did everything wrongly. And first half, wrong. For me, there was a time where we couldn't even keep the ball. That's why, for me, the first thing I think we need to do is give Kai his bedding period.
Take him out of the team. Take him out of the team. For me, take him out of the team for now. Yeah, take him out of the team.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Let him have his bedding period where he will come in, not under pressure. Let him have his time. Once he has his time, and he would look at Fabio Vieira. For me, this is his best game I've seen.
Yeah,
this is his best game. And
it was moving sharp. It was sharp.
Yeah, it was looking sharp. He looked like someone that understood what we wanted to do. He understood the position. So we need to do that same thing with Kai Havertz. I understand you can look 65 million. Look, at the end of the day, there is a whole season. I don't think it would take that long to actually be insane. I just think we should give him his time. Why I want Rice and Partey in midfield is the fact that it gives us solidity. You understand?
More solidity.
It gives us control. It gives us solidity. Yeah. And for me, even when the game was going, the way it was today. I just thought about it. I said, after this game, let's just go back to what we know. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes trying to overdo, maybe I don't want to
Overcomplicating.
sound like all
I
those
say
guys
I
that
respect what
have.
he's trying to do. I respect what he's trying to do,
Yeah,
but unfortunately, it's not working. See, there's no harm if you say, okay, I'm trying to do something, it's not working. I'll go back to the default and maybe
yeah,
come back in another way. I like, no, this is
yeah,
not
bro.
working. This is not working.
See, bro. I'm not even saying it could not work, but we
Later,
partake there is not working.
yeah,
You understand? If you bring in, maybe like we still have the transfer window, bring in another personnel, then you
yeah,
do it little by like that kid. What do they call him? Fresneda, because they say he's a natural right back.
right.
He's
But I
very
can do
good
that. Can invert.
defensively.
Yeah,
Yes. So he's not going to be what do they call it? Pressured or know that okay, someone is coming to play against me, they will just beat me easily. You
yeah.
understand? It's different from Partey who knows the position. Like if Partey is there standing, yes, but in some situations where you try to let me just come to this side where they will just be like there was a game against Madam Nottingham Forest game when Morgan Gibbs White just beat Partey easily and he was clean through, just that the
Exactly.
defenders were still there. So that kind of thing, that's why I say personnel, in my opinion. I understand what he's doing, but the personnel is not balancing up. Because the thing is this, is as sky is bedding, you don't need to, what do they call it, have another person that may be struggling in that
Going.
position. Because
Yeah,
two
exactly.
people struggling in
It
positions
affects
give
the whole
us
team.
deficiencies. Last season when we
Exactly.
were playing, last season when we were playing, we didn't have these deficiencies, these bombs. These bombs would have been smart. That's why I say
Exactly.
I understand. He should just, I know he's looking for what are they calling it? Center back, somebody to play. But right now, it'd be like, say, to be very honest, Ben White go hold bench if you're trying to do it, if you bring in another person. Or let's just play what we knew last season. Because even when these teams came to come and play us, we were still better than them. And
So let me
another thing is,
let me read some of the chat real quick before we go on.
okay,
Not nice says that it's strange how a player like Gabriel, who was one of our best defender, who kept last night in the title race, when Sola was injured, is being sacrificed to accommodate Kai. Harvard madness at best. It was not our defense. Let's be fair, even though we can criticize Arteta, most of the players, look at Trossard. Everyone was clamoring for Trossard to play. Look how he stunk up the place. He stunk up
yeah,
the
like
place.
he had a stinker. To be
He
very
has a
honest, nothing
stinker.
worked out.
Nothing worked out. Saka had a
Nothing worked
stinker
out.
too. Martinelli, no one will
Yeah.
talk about it. He had a terrible game today. So it's not only Kai Havertz. It's easy for us to make Kai Havertz the scapegoat. But let's be fair
Bro,
across board.
the most threatening, in my opinion, is the fact
Yeah.
mine was not that Havertz was not doing what he was supposed to do, but is the urgency that I know you're talking about. You want
Yeah, it
to
wasn't
see,
there.
like,
Yeah.
in the first half, he took positions that I wanted. I saw him do, yes. But that's why I say, I know maybe it's a case of maybe we are losing. In the back of his mind, I'll be like, okay, we don't want to lose. Let me keep ball. I want to see you do more. Like, go and meet. See, bro, sometimes take a hopeful shot. You understand? Take it. You don't know where the ball went. See that ball he set up for Odegaard, where Odegaard scored in the first half, but it was offside. That is what I want to see more of. I don't want him to be scared to go to. I want to see more of that. So for
let me
me,
read this
that's
chat
why I
real
say,
quick. Yeah, let me read this chat. Not nice comes with one. I say, why would Arteta gonna be experimenting with the team? Let's not talk about price. He's done. This done is done. Arteta needs to stop trying to copy Pep. Oh Lord, can we just let a man be a man by himself? So if you went to a certain school, so if you went to a certain school and do a certain way, that means you are copying your professor. Like, come on, let's be. I understand we've lost. You're angry. Let's be measured. Let's be measured. Let Partey back to the midfield and Gabriel back. Now, that's not for us to decide. We can make that observation and talk about it. Arteta will still do what Arteta wants to do. It is what it is. Oh,
you also when I
Christ.
say copying Pep, this for me it's a fallacy that has been set on people that he's copying Pep. You understand? Because if he was copying Pep, he should have been playing a 4 center backs
Exactly.
today. But he
And
didn't play
he
for
didn't do
centre
that.
back.
So it's just for me, just a cheap trope to have a digger that Arteta all the time. He's copying Pep. He's trying. No, sometimes yeah, he works on that Pep. Doesn't mean you have to copy everything he does. It's called of Pep. Come on, let's calm down. Come on, we're all adults.
I
Sometimes
don't
let's
see
be
Pep
more
trying
measured.
a midfielder. Pep has not tried a midfielder, tried back. If
Yeah,
you're even saying he's copying somebody, you should say Deserbi. That's if
yeah.
he's copying somebody. So, but it's the game. Like I understand. That's why I say when we are angry, let's not say. My guy today we're talking about Man U. He said if this guy they don't sign one particular player, that Man U will finish 12th. I say calm down. Man U will
Emotionally
finish 12th.
charged.
You
We are just emotionally
understand?
charged. Yeah.
Yes, that was it. I know he was angry because that's his nature, but he didn't mean it. He said, I will say, I say, you people will not finish 12. You understand? But I understand. But the thing
Uh,
here is, I know people are angry.
yeah.
You get me? The problem is, we just need to be more professional. See the way against Crystal Palace, like the way we played Crystal Palace, for me, it was a professional game. We
Yeah.
played well. We played the way an away game should have gone. We did what we were supposed to do. Unfortunately, the officials didn't help. It's not our fault, but we still got away with the win. Now, I understand another reason why people are being suspect. So the fact that they expected as we came in this season, maybe we should have definitely grabbed the team and beaten the living
See,
hell out of
one
those guys.
thing I'm going to mention it. One thing I'm saying on platform like AFTV, they are bigger than me, and I don't care. AFTV has some platform, right? They are failing to put the context. Now, last season, people that are watching, I want you to be honest with me. Last season, right? How many of those teams were thinking that Arsenal will perform the way they performed last season? So we took them by surprise. Now they know who we are. So the way they're going to approach our team is going to be different. So sometimes let's just be measured and be sensible. Like what happened last season was because they're not expecting that. Now they're expecting us. So we have to adjust. So hence I understand why Arteta is trying to tweak it. But at the same time, is over tweaking it. That's my grab. I'm not saying Arteta out. I'm not saying rip out the team. Calm down. I'm just saying
Yeah,
apply
that's the thing.
context, apply brain to this thing. Do not overreact.
Yeah.
Now, Arteta has done some mad things, yes, but he has done some good things. So let's be balanced. Let's just be balanced.
Bro, you are being logical. See my thing, yeah.
Yeah.
This particular, what do they call this guy? The game. Like I was talking to
Can I
someone.
answer this chat from Not Nice? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me just answer this from Not Nice. It says, bro, any player can have a stinker. The problem with the current system is that it's being used to accommodate Kai. This is what I don't like. Now, by that logic, Kai should have you should have taken Kai away and brought in Fabio Vieira. Like, same, I'm sure, Not Nice. I'm sure you're part of those people who didn't want Xhaka to play a position when I introduced him there before. Because nobody thought Xhaka would perform that way. I get it. Kai had a stinker. I'm agreeing with you. Kai had a damn stinker today. But against Crystal Palace and against Nottingham Forest, he didn't. I might say it was excellent. No. But he had a stinker. But Kai had a stinker. Same as Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka. But why is only Kai? We're talking about he's trying to accommodate. Let's be fair across board, guy. Let's be fair. I'm not being harsh on you. Let's be very fair across board. So that's it. And it says, play in Ketia, Partey, and Gabriel. Partey is not a right back. So, guys, let's just be fair. Let's just be fair. You can continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So, this was what I was talking about. I told you earlier in the season, I said there will be a time when all these things have been ironed out. We will be beating teams 3-4-0. The reason why, when people are saying, I can still understand why the guys sometimes they take too many touches or try to calm it down. Everybody is, as you said, everybody is coming with the same game plan of the boss. Exactly. Nobody wants to come and normally last season would have been sometimes.
Yeah, they came to attack us. They came to attack us last season.
Yes.
Now all of them are packing the boss.
Bro, that is the thing. That's why sometimes when we are taking too many of the touches, I understand still. You understand? It's more like someone was saying, people can come and talk, oh, Brighton, this one. But let's be very honest. Why is it that Brighton is winning games? I will tell you why Brighton is winning games. Because they are Brighton.
Yeah.
If Brighton change their name to Arsenal tomorrow, Brighton will stop winning games. Why? Because
So
teams will start packing
I
the
want one thing
bus.
to point out: a lot of people are not packing the bus against Brighton the way they pack the bus against. So why is that we fail
Bro,
to apply context to these things?
that is why when people are saying they expect us to that see the problem is this thing Arteta is trying to do is it works both ways, right?
Yeah.
It could be that after maybe he doesn't do it against Man U, maybe after 2 games of doing it, all of a sudden he has found the trick to destroying all these teams. Whether you park the bus or come out, you will take 3 or 4 new home. I don't know if you understand. So it's one
Okay.
of 2 ways. It could be that this is the perfect way actually to break them down. As you said,
Sure.
the personnel of putting Partey there is not so far. It's not looking like the perfect one. That's why I
Yeah.
still said Fresneda, and that's why I understood why he brought in Timber, because at one particular time Timber would have
Yeah.
been moved to right back and it would
Right
have been
back.
so good. But
Exactly.
unfortunately, he has an ACL. It's something where nobody planned for. So I will give him that one. So far, maybe Partey has understood that I will be a deputy here. He has understood. Partey played right back at Atletico.
Atletico
Now I
Madrid.
do
So
understand that.
let
Yeah,
me read some of these chats. I'm having some backlog of these chats, and somebody's going out. I like this. See, you don't have to agree with me all the time, but we can have
definitely,
we can have this
definitely.
conversation. We are now a good team. Look at how Fulham reacted to a draw. Growing pains are here. See, I just think yes, we can criticize the team for how they played, but let's be objective, let's be logical, and let's be balanced. So, not nice comes at me and say, when did Xhaka play White Party being play as a right back? You see, it takes what I say out of context deliberately. Okay, come on, dude. We were 11 men at home against 10 men. At what minute did we come? Did they send off the Fulham player? Let me check. Let me check real quick because
We were
some
it
of
was
you
70
will be
something minutes. 70 something to 80th minute.
83rd minute. 83rd minute. So look, you see how he put it nicely there to trick himself. This is not me taking any jab at not nice, but
No, I
see,
understand. Like
let's
let's
be honest.
sometimes we twist a narrative.
A
We twist
narrative
something that
because
is not.
he wants to be right at all costs. I'm not trying to be
Bro,
right at
see,
all costs. I could be wrong, but he
yeah,
wants to be right at all costs.
bro, you see,
We're
even when
11
I
men
wanted to
at
say
home against
Partey's
10 men, non Man City but Fulham. So by your
bro,
logic, when Newcastle of last season drew against Man City, we have had this kind of reaction to them. See, sometimes I'm not lauding us for drawing against Fulham. It's a horrible result. We should be beating them. But at the same time,
yeah,
we are here to discuss why it happened, what can we do moving forward, not to come and just have
bro,
aimless digs. Let's not do that.
bro,
Come
yes,
on.
this word is aimless digs. The word
Yeah.
digs. In the sense where you were objective enough to say
Yeah.
it's not only Kai I'm blaming, I'm
Yeah.
also blaming Saka. The difference
Trossard.
is that Kai didn't take the ball forward as much as you would have wanted him to do.
Exactly.
But Saka that took the ball forward, what did he do with it? Martinelli that
Martinelli,
took the ball forward,
what did he do?
what did he do with it? The person that came on for me today, in KT, I was looking like R9.
He looked well. Him and Fabio Vieira. Let me read some of this other chat. It is 9, 18, 87, Nate. Where have you been? 87. It's been a long time. Shout out to you. Nothing Carnival weekend, and this guy decided to whine me. Sorry, I messed up that one. Not nice comes again. 83rd minute, but Frank could score, but Asa couldn't score. Jesus,
couldn't defend.
Let me explain to you. Not nice. This is not personal. Let me explain to you,
bro. Let me explain it to him in place. So it not be as if you're the one. When the thing he didn't come early, in my opinion. If he came early, then he missed where you said, what was Zinchenko doing? Flicking the
exactly
ball.
I said that.
What was Martinelli doing? Trying to win a goal kick. You said it specifically that was that you sometimes you just feel as if this is one of the reasons they sold Zinchenko from Man City. That someone that has won multiple leagues, you're supposed to know that when you're losing 1-0 or
when you're winning 1-0, 1-0 margin.
Yes, with one goal margin, you don't take certain chances in certain areas.
Exactly.
That was what you said. So it's not your fault. And what did we talk about? We also said something. We said, do players still stand on the near post anymore? Because I thought if a player stood there today, that ball would have come to meet him and he would have cleared it. So
Sure.
it's not, in my opinion, you saw, and I still remember when you said, why is this guy? Why is Arteta not shouting at them?
Sure,
I
the
told you he
players
has the red.
for taking that kind of risk. Yeah,
So,
I said it here.
That's what you said. You criticized what you felt, but you said,
see, he wants me. See, he wants me to go on Kai. He has an agenda on Kai, which I am not going to be seduced to do that. See, I have a brain. I watch football with good faith. I can analyze with things I see with my eyes and with statistics. So 87, they say Gabriel is needed for area prowess when defending. The goal considered today was not because we didn't have the personnel on the pitch to defend well. Go and watch that corner. We were not touch tied to the goal scorer. We're just chilling. For some reason, we had that arrogance that they can't score, and we considered.
Yeah, you understand.
He comes in again. He said, "We have played 3 games so far. Tell me, when did Kai have a good game? At least Saka and the rest have had good games." You see the bad faith questioning. What? So,
bro, let me see.
What he wants to do is a trick. Is a trick question. Let me answer. You follow. It's a trick question. Now, what did I say? I said Kai has never had. Go and watch my video. He has not had no excellent game, but he has had
exactly
good
what
games.
you said.
Now, what is good for me? My number what he's looking for. What called good? So you coming with this trick question in bad faith, you are not still as smart as you think you are. Nobody's saying Kai has had an excellent game. Okay, let me ask you. Not nice. Not nice. Let me ask you the same question. It's 3 games so far. Tell me when Martinelli has had a good game this after 3 games. I'm asking you, since it's Kai that you're focused on, tell me the game this season, 3 games so far, that Martinelli has been terrific. This is sickening. Is our agenda against Kai? Nobody's saying that Kai has had an excellent game yet. Well, you're saying
he has had like that pressure of social media has gotten to where they will be watching Chelsea and be scared. Oh, what Chelsea? Do you think I care about those blue rascals?
Yeah.
When they are by the way, it doesn't bother me.
Another child comes in, and we need to be boring, defend by holding the ball. Yet holding the ball in the right places, not just holding the ball the way Zinchenko was holding the ball and we got caught up.
Exactly.
We need to be
exactly what you spoke about, bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember? This is why that time I love that Wenger style. When we are winning you, where we hold the ball is in your 18.
It's your 18, not at the back.
There.
Yeah.
So that, you understand? Because when we are holding it there, you are not taking that ball. You are not taking, and sometimes, let's be very honest, these referees don't help matters. You saw that one that they clobbered an Arsenal player. The linesman had blown that was a foul for us. The referee, because he had already blown here, discarded the linesman, and Adama Traore nearly scored. So
almost
sometimes
scored.
It's not. You understand? So sometimes I feel you can't win them. You can't win everything. You cannot just win them all, because you will do what you're supposed to do, and the officials will come with dodgy decisions and all.
So let me stop the chat real quick.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Well, let me say, so they're already getting backlogged here. So we need to be boring, defend by holding the ball. We need to be more mature and learn from the experiences. Hopefully, we can. You can see, I'm sure is angry with the result, but we can be measured and be matured with our reaction and emotionality.
Bro, I think it's a one-off today, which I'm giving them for the season. A one-off. I'm giving them the grace. Next week against Manchester United,
they have to win.
Will know what pain looks like.
Yeah. So 87, they say, I don't get how a team that has not won a Premier League can be so arrogant. Me too. That's why I'm so mad with Zinchenko for what he did that contributed to that goal.
Arteta needs to call them and let them know, just because they are calling you title contenders, it doesn't mean you should be sloppy.
So not nice comes again. This is not an agenda against Kai. The truth has to be. The truth is that he has added nothing meaningful to the fact is the fact.
Not nice. I assume that you're not being nice. So let me give you
exactly from the name.
The reality is this. I'm sure you were complaining about Xhaka last season and 2 seasons ago.
100%.
What did we do? How many years was Xhaka here? You said when Asparté ever played right back. Has Xhaka not played left back before for us now when we didn't have full back? Xhaka has played full, what are they called? Left back. I remember
Left
there was
back
some
before,
games
yeah.
Xhaka played at
Yeah, he
left back.
did, yeah.
So Partey played at right back. Now, did we argue that Partey? You said something. You said Partey has not been bad.
Yeah,
You understand?
but
Partey
when they're attacking him,
has not been bad. Yes, but the problem is, if it's someone that is the proper personnel, he will be able to navigate and understand the right back position more. That was all.
exactly.
That was all. Nobody said Partey was a superstar at right back. That was all that was said. All we said was the balance a proper fullback will have and Partey will have is different.
It's different. Yeah. Because that one is by
all.
default is a right back.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Yeah. See, Partey is a midfielder playing as a right back. He cannot have the instinct of a right back.
Exactly.
He has the instinct of a midfielder. So that's why attacking, when you're playing a certain team, they're going to attack him knowing that he doesn't have that instinct of a right back.
Yes, of course.
We're not criticizing that Partey is horrible. We're all saying play as a right back against certain. I'm qualifying my word by certain teams.
Yes.
So, and it comes back with a rebuttal. The fact is that Arsenal were meant to improve from last season. Buying car. Why are we so concerned about the price?
Bro, you see me. I will not be drawn into the price. Did I like Kai Havertz coming? I didn't like it when we said they said they would go. I said no. But the idea, when I looked at everything, Kai Havertz has not, let's be honest, has Kai Havertz been as bad as Fabio Vieira last season? Fabio Vieira was
horrific. It has been horrible. Horrible.
So, because you saw Fabio Vieira like this today, where he was doing up and down. Last season, do you remember when I met you the first time, when you asked me, you said last season, please, which game do I remember that Fabio did well? That was what you asked me.
Yeah.
But what happened?
Apart from the Brentford game, I said just Brentford game. That's it.
Yes. Even when I told you Europa League game, you said to show that even me, that I don't even remember, that I don't even read the Europa, that I can't even remember the team Europa League.
Team you played, exactly.
So we are not saying Kai has been spectacular. No.
Nobody said so. They say so. I've never said that.
If you're expecting Kai Havertz to come and dribble up and down, no.
And be electric and be running.
That is not Kai Havertz. If you're expecting the Bayer Leverkusen Kai Havertz, it will come. But it's not now it's going to come. Kai Havertz needs to play basic football. He needs to understand positioning more. He needs to watch himself playing for this asset.
If you notice something to do in the game, right? Marcelo wanted to do 1-2 with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz wanted to do give and go. You can see there was misinformation between both of them because it takes time for you to understand your teammates. But regardless, what did I say? He had a poor game today.
Yes.
Yes.
He never.
How am I to indulge him?
At the end of the day, there are some things you can never change. This is his opinion on it. So it's what it is.
See, I respect his opinion. No, I'm just pushing back. This is nothing personal. I'm just pushing back on his opinion. So if he say buying Kai Havertz at this price has added nothing to the team, let's stop accepting mediocrity. This is from the trope of that white boy that is always negative about Arsenal. What a field day today. What's his name? Ligona. Yeah, this is the trouble they fight. Oh, we are accepting mediocrity. Can you just shut the F up?
Whenever I listen to that, you see, this is my
mediocrity.
But when he was making a point, he said Real Madrid, one of their former presidents said the champions, if you don't win the Champions League, you go. I said, okay, fine. Since when did they start that policy? 62 years ago. How many Champions Leagues have they won? 14, I'll be 15. Why did they not win the remaining 48 seasons? Why didn't they win the remaining 47? 10 of their Champions Leagues. Let's be very honest. Remove sentiment on Madrid. 10 of the champions. How will you tell me you won 10 Champions Leagues? Only 4 teams were playing inside.
Yeah. Imagine.
They're going to tell me say they don't win. So what is it? When everybody was there, the same Madrid they are happy about. Why is it that Madrid, when they had their first Galactico era, the Champions League they won when Zidane scored that amazing volley against Bayer Leverkusen. That was the last they ever won. Did they not spend money? Did they not
Yeah.
bring in amazing players? Did they not
Yeah.
change managers? What changed? Man, you think, see, football is not basic as people are expecting maybe back in the day, you were mediocrity. If you like, be
Yeah.
the best team. Okay, what have Champions League? What have Man City not won for Champions League?
Exactly. With all the money they spent, it took them this last time to just win after spending
Bro,
excess money.
even
So
that final that we watched, what did Man City play? Let's be honest. If Lukaku did not head that ball
exactly.
wherever, and did not stand in front,
maybe.
they won't have won Champions League.
So
They won't
so
have
let me
won
read this chat from
Champions League. Let's be honest.
87-8. If Tierney did what Zinchenko did, Zinchenko caused us at Anfield in the dying minutes. So you see, I criticized Zinchenko today. I said it, he's experienced, but yeah, he's making kindergarten mistakes. I'm calling him out.
Yeah.
I like Zinchenko, but he needs to cut out those mistakes. Like, you're an experienced bloke.
He needs to be
act
more
like one.
Yeah, you know, so bro, that is my thing. When Mustafi was playing, you know, I told you, sometimes what used to kill Mustafi was the fact that ball playing, you want to play ball by force. Sometimes be a tidy defender, and that was what made Van Dijk. That was what made Van Dijk be the best for those years, because Van Dijk knew, I cannot play this ball here. I'd rather send it to Rosie. And as soon as he has sent it, everybody come and mount your positions. You understand? So maybe the only thing people will say, like, okay, with Gabriel in the team, maybe Gabriel will be shouting on people more because he's the last man. That's the only thing I will give. But to say, oh, how many of those teams have opened doors? Bro, none of these teams. Crystal Palace, go and watch that game again. I told you. Crystal Palace, what did they play? Which chance did they have, for God's sake? Crystal Palace best game was a cross from Ayew that best chance was a cross from Ayew that Ramsdale punched away, parried away. Which other chance? Just because we were losing 1-0, everybody was like, oh, Crystal Palace, show. There's one thing Mourinho said, sometimes you can be defensive, but you can control the team that is actually attacking. We controlled Crystal Palace without the ball. Shey Yupo want to score, do something spectacular. What do they play? You know, cross and nod. We were ready for cross and nod. What happened?
So let me see all these chats real quick, because there's so many chats. Let me read them. Nothing is one off. The win against Crystal Palace was lucky. The win against Nottingham Forest was average. We cannot be playing a team to accommodate average player. Like,
bro,
these
were the same people that I'm sure they would have sworn.
No. I'm trying my best not to be condescending. Sometimes I have to try, because it's his opinion. I'm trying my best. I'm trying not to be condescending, because
this is. Bro,
I don't want to say something. I'm not responding to that.
Last season would have been harping on about Grealish. You understand? They would have been harping on, Grealish last season. What has Grealish done at Manchester City? Grealish is bang average. Let's call a spade a spade. You understand? Has Pepe not done more than Grealish, just because Grealish has treble? Let's be honest here.
Pascal Sigan won title with Arsenal. Was it good?
Of course.
Was Pascal Sigan good when he won title with Arsenal?
Bro, all of us, we know the way the game is. Nobody said.
Let me read this chat. Agenda fans will be licking their lips today. See, Nate, you understand? Today they'll be feasting. See, AFTV, Ligona, all those leagues, they'll be feasting with, they have this fan base of low IQ people who have every and all to say today. Just one game, they'll be licking their lips. Wait, let them have it. I've said many times that.
I don't see why Tierney went to Sociedad.
Why Tierney? You know what Tierney?
Fresneda is coming.
So look at this. He comes back. Not nice comes again. Do the truth hurts, but when a mediocre play is being played and others are being overlooked, we will say it. Oh my God.
Bro, did you come to say we have been excellent over the past 3 games?
When did I say that we've been excellent?
Bro, do you know my thing? This is the problem with Arsenal fans now. This is why. Remember that video I sent to you when that guy said You see, sometimes, like you said, oh, that guy was just being general. And I said, for me, I watched that video today again. That guy was bang on. You understand? Sometimes we have to understand the reason why Arsenal is being mocked is because like many people like not nice. You understand? It no get waiting they want tell me. And look at my face. I'm saying it. You understand? Because you cannot expect you are being reactionary.
Yeah, overly. As in, I understand you can be. I'm angry. You're angry. No, I was talking on the phone with you before I came on live, behind the scenes, right? I'm angry. But but I have to put the anger in context. So, okay, everything we did today was not bad. You did some bad things today, yes. You did some good things today, yes.
Do you know the only thing I saw? If in these games, one of two things: finish more of your food. Simple. We had chances in the first half to score. We should have scored those goals that we had. We didn't score. Second half, until we scored, do you remember Fulham didn't have an attempt on goal? So it's not the manager's fault. The same.
I look at it like I called it right. Like I called it right. The goal we even conceded. You know that Fulham were prolific. It was self-inflicted from Zinchenko trying to be too clever. Zinchenko tried to be too clever.
Bro, and like you
said, how is that if we had Gabriel on the pitch, we would have considered that goal when that was self-inflicted? Sometimes we need to balance things.
Bozo last season.
Yeah.
Last season, they would be shouting Bozo. Do you remember against the same Fulham? Gabriel caused a goal that was.
Yeah.
See, bro. See, that's why I said it's what.
Let me respond to this. Let me respond to this guy. Let me respond to him. Listen to your mentality with high IQ. Comparing the teams, a team with Pascal. How much did Pascal cost to Arsenal? You spend money to improve team. Ah, God, this is pathetic.
Bro,
this is pathetic.
These are the people that will be looking at Chelsea signings and will be saying they are jealous of Chelsea. This is why I say when all these people they should look at the game. We will not want to look at the game logically. I'm not okay now. Let me ask you one question. Is Caicedo worth 150 million pounds?
They're not going to change. See, he wants to pivot. We're not going to pivot to Chelsea conversation. We're going to remain on the Arsenal
because that's conversation. Where it's going.
Yeah, don't get drawn. See, he wants to distract us. We're going to keep it on this conversation, and I'm not going to get distracted by someone trying to gaslight me and pivot conversation. See, you cannot change everybody's mind. And my channel is not to change everybody's mind. It's not. It's for us to have logical conversation. We're not going to pander to Arteta. We're not going to pander to Arsenal. We're going to call it down the middle. When Arteta is right, we'll call it is right. If it's wrong, we'll call him out. All these people with agenda looking for calling mediocre. Like, it's funny, right? I remember on this one stream the other time, and this league saying that Arsenal have low, what do you call it? They say we are not ambitious. We don't want to do this. And sometimes you look at these people, you just laugh because I'll give you an example of AFTV. They talk about this when before the Kroenke started spending. Why is Arsenal not spending money? Kroenke is rich. Sometimes it's funny that in life, right, the broke people want to teach the rich people how to spend their money. Bro. It's funny that all these channels with 1 million subscribers. No. They have 1 million. I would like to have a conversation with them. They have 1 million subscribers. They have this thing. Why can't you just buy half of the Premiership rights to air the highlights on their channel?
Yeah, very true.
You have money. You see, Robbie, you can't say they don't have money. They are making money from YouTube. Buy at least quarter of the rights. Why can't they do it? See, it's not easy. I've noticed across board, aside from football in life, the brokest people, the wackest, the dumbest people have so many questions to ask that if you turn the question back to them, they can't answer it.
They become speechless. Or they'll be telling you because you're
smart people will apply context to situations that, okay, there's a reason why this has happened. None of us as Arsenal fans are happy with this draw. Any sane Arsenal fan is not happy with this draw. But at the same time, are we going to throw the baby out with the bathwater? Is that what I want to do? Let me come here and be yelling like troops. Let me come and be yelling like Turkish. So that's when they are sure I'm angry.
Black.
Come on, man. Come on, is that how
The club don't know what they're doing, blood.
animalistic?
Arteta,
Yeah, what are you doing, Black? We play Kenny Black. Jesus Black, some ghetto nonsense things. Get the F out. Like,
bro, you see the problem. You see, I told you one thing. I said, how can someone like that have endorsement with Barstool Sports? Because
and they've severed ties. They've severed ties. They've severed the ties. They have. Because they see what Barstool did. The net is clout. The net is clout for a minute. They got his clout and they discard. They discard. See, none of us. I'm not trying to throw shade on them. I'm just calling the truth. The truth is the truth, whether you like it or not. The truth is the truth. As I've not done well today, we are angry. Let's be measured. This trope of let's all of us turn on the camera and be throwing out degrading words. No,
bro. You know my thing. I'm not see the thing here. I'm not saying what not nice is saying in the sense of if you had said, look, I've not seen more from Kai Havertz to
accept.
I understand.
Yeah. We have exactly.
I'm not angry. He has a point. I'm
valid,
angry.
very valid point. He has not been excellent. Yes. I said it. I said yes, Kai has not been excellent. Yeah.
You expect,
but you cannot tell me. You cannot tell me Kai has been very poor. That's a lie. He has not been very poor. He has not been excellent.
He and Fabio Vieira, bro. Do you remember how bad Alexander Song was? As Wenger subbed him inside the game, he subbed him
out.
You understand? Now I'm not saying. All I'm saying is this: when people are saying mediocrity, so look, see. Every player cannot hit the ground running. That is exactly the fallacy of life.
The Henry they are worshiping. The Henry they are worshiping today. It took him how many games? That they are worshiping. It took him how many games to hit the ground? Perez, that is one of the best wingers we've ever seen. It took them how many games to hit the ground? Like this is, it's unfortunate that when you do something like this,
Evra, that Manchester United fans are told. Do you remember Evra's story himself?
It was horrible the first few games.
Evra, Vidi said when he watched training, he was scared. He said, "Those same guys."
See, no, bro, this is not nice. You think I will not post what you're saying? I will post it. See, people like you, I've met them in real life. I've worked with them in real life. See, you showing your bare ass online. You showing your bare ass. There's a reason why people like this should never see their faces. They talk smack behind. You cannot see their faces.
That's why, bro, my guy. Whenever people talk, all those you see. Whenever
I will talk. See, I will talk about it. See, I will talk about AFTV as long as I won't talk about AFTV because they can talk about it. Talk about there. See, so if you go public and you expect people not talk about you, you must be insane.
No, but you're not wrong. Most of these views stem from what
AFTV is the type of AFTV that they don't want to criticize. You know, people don't criticize my channel. Do you know how many people send me? Oh, your mother. The one that actually wrote a long page. Say my mother is ever thinking that my mother and father is that enjoying life. I'll be concerned by what you're seeing on the internet. I'm supposed to be. I'll be round up. I should be round up. You must be out of your mind. Bro, see, I've said it before.
So many things.
I defended AFTV when Simon Jordan was coming at the beginning of their journey that they are trying to make one out like. But that time Arsenal was bad, so I'm like Simon Jordan is pushing it. But the more you look at this. And look at it in context of now, I understand what Simon saw at that time that I didn't see, and I accept my wrong. Like, you can criticize the team, but are you doing it in good faith?
Bro, you see, this your thing you're doing. I'm not, you see, where not nice is missing it is we are not agreeing. We are not saying we're not agreeing with what you're saying. We are saying, one, you're jumping the gun. Number one.
Three games.
You understand?
3 games.
Calm down. Odegaard, when Odegaard came to Arsenal, Odegaard was like this. I remember the first time I saw Odegaard when we played Tottenham, when we beat Tottenham 2-0. Bro, Odegaard is taking on players, dribbling them.
Yes, it wasn't.
Ball would need Odegaard's leg. Odegaard doesn't pass the ball. Okay. All I'm saying, we've seen the pattern. Not every player is coming to be an instant hit. We
And let
wish
me respond
every
to the
player
second thing. He said something. Say, stick to your channel instead of mentioning other people's channel. You see, that's the idiotic thing that I don't like people like that talk about. So if people are passing misinformation, dummy down people, we should let them continue to pass misinformation because they are bigger.
bro,
This is
but
one of the
most
dumbest things
of these
I've heard from.
views, bro,
Yeah,
this view is in tandem with what are they calling it? Ligona spreads. You
yeah,
understand? With what troops spreads. Because they are the ones that always go and spread. Look, that time when AFTV came out, I said there's only one guy I always used to listen. He has his own channel now, Mo Haida. Mo might not be happy with a loss. He will
yeah.
say,
But
I didn't like this, I didn't, but he will see the calmness, bro, just the way he speaks. Sometimes, let's be honest, yes, these people, their ghetto nature is, they have nothing to say. Some of them are
yeah,
comedians. That is the simple truth. It's not like I'm
most of
telling
them,
you now.
are comedians. Let's
Expressions,
call it what it is. Most of them are comedians.
expressions and troops. Both of them are comedians now. It's not a matter of insult.
You
If their
see,
channels
you
are not
truly,
funny, bro, go and listen to Mohida. He calls, I forgot the name of, go and listen to any of his interviews and listen to
well,
it.
yeah,
You
very
always want to
measured.
listen to me.
Yeah, very measured.
You may not agree with everything. There was a time when even as Arteta was good, he said he doesn't understand Arteta. One moment in the season, Arteta is amazing. Another moment, Arteta is he said he's just so confused. But he never said Arteta should get out. He said, let's just see. Hence, we had last season. I am not saying not nice does not have a point. You understand?
No, I disagree with you. At this time, it doesn't have any point because see, you know what? How many times have you disagreed with me? How many times have I disagreed with you? How many times I disagree with the Ghanaian guys to use on this show? We're not saying that we should all be pandering, but the fact that you cannot see no good in something that come on, let's come on.
You see, you said originally, even what he's saying. Look, I was like that. I said, okay. Objectively, I said, Arteta has a plan. Arteta in his press conference asked them when Xhaka was playing this deeper position. None of us ever saw him playing a higher this thing up there.
As 8,
we did the comparison. Yeah. Kai is fast. Have you seen when Kai is sprinting for a ball that is in the air with defense? You saw that day against Nottingham Forest where he ran past. So those moments where Kai needs to tear himself out, it will come out.
Do it.
All we are just saying, calm down.
Patience and just 3 games.
Money, the 65 million, yes. The 65 million in your eye. Yes, I'm not saying 65 million. Wow.
Do you know the hypocrisy in that statement? Do you know the hypocrisy in that statement with people like that? When Arsenal was not spending money, Arsenal can't spend money, we can't compete. When we now spend money and it's not coming out, the player is not performing immediately. Why this? It's like you can't win. They're moving the goalpost.
These same people called Arsene Wenger the stingiest man that ever lived.
They said the Kroenkes are not spending money, right? They said the Kroenkes are pathetic. They don't spend money. The Kroenkes spend money. Now they move the goalpost. Why we spend money on this? You see, how can you have a logical conversation with people like that?
Bro, I will not change my view. When they will be supporting Tuchel as a manager.
He said, see, that's the problem I have with you. He said everybody you can have your opinion, and your opinion can be wrong. Now, if I came out and told you, do you know 2 + 2 is 17? What would you say to me?
No. I'll just say,
no, what would you say to me?
I'll say, okay.
No, let's be real. If I came to you and told you 2 + 2 is 17, even though it's my opinion, is that right?
Disagree.
So how can you tell me, you have an opinion? No, your opinions can be wrong. It can be wrong.
That is false.
It's false.
Bro,
so you know that everybody can have an opinion.
We are asking these people to have, as you said, we are not saying that. This is what I will tell Not Nice. This is what I will tell
See, Not Nice. I don't disrespect you. I will send you the link. If you want me to send you the link, Not Nice, I will personally send you the link. If you send me your email, let me see. I don't want to. If you don't want to put your stuff, I will send you the link. We can have this conversation right now. We can have it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I will send you the link. If you want the link, tell me. I will send you the link. Because you cannot be extremely left. Nobody's trying to say someone you're extremely left, extremely left. Let's meet in the middle and let's be logical and be sensible. Let's be logical and be sensible.
Bro,
You cannot tell me it's your opinion when your opinion is wrong. So no,
bro. 87 Nat said what? Said agenda merchants will be licking their lips. They will be feasting right now.
Yeah, AFC will make money. Shout out to them. Even though I don't agree with what they are doing, troops will make money because these are the kind of things that trigger their channel. People are emotional. People are angry. Look, are we not angry? But look how measured we are. We can still be reasonable. I will still live my life of this internet thing. But let's be sensible. Let's just be sensible.
Bro, you understand? I spoke to my guy. He's a Man U fan. He wasn't happy. I know that moment he was angry. What did he say? Yeah. He said, Man U, to this season, they will finish. I said, calm down. I know you're angry. He said, I know you're telling me to calm down. But I knew that it was just anger. Even him, once the game is over, I'll be like, you understand? It was just anger.
You know you know me. You know me behind the cameras here, how I am watching man. You know me. You see, you are much calmer than I am.
Last week,
after the game, Monday, I calmed down.
No,
I am.
You said,
come on.
Japan.
Yeah. He said calling them ghetto.
See this one.
Wait. I'm see, not nice. You might not have to agree, but you can look at Troops is ghetto. He's not an insult. He is. So let's stick on the reaction. Let's be
very honest. There's a reason why no matter how we insult Rory Jennings still has more than Troops. Why? Because Rory Jennings is aesthetically pleasing for you to hear or listen.
Yeah.
He's aesthetically pleasing. So let's forget all these, what do they call it? Troops. Even the not nice I was talking. Not nice. Troops speak English past you. More they talk true. You see,
I know he will not concede. I don't need your link. You should have been sending. See, you can tell people who do not do anything in good faith. They hide behind this internet and their Voltrons behind the internet. Yeah, they can talk crap. Like I told you,
bro.
We're going to round up right now. Let me tell you, what's his name? Curtis, right? He was so vocal, very disrespectful to Arteta. I'm not saying Arteta has not done some and has not made seemingly, let me choose my word, I don't know him, seemingly decisions that we don't agree with, right? So when he saw Arteta at the press conference, they gave him the mic to ask him a question. What happened? It's easy for people to hide behind the phones.
Camera.
I'm boasting. He saw Arteta in flesh and blood. He saw him. He was starstruck. He was starstruck. He was starstruck.
Me, if I was the manager, I would not go for that press because why am I doing press conference with YouTube platform?
No. He was doing the media. They allowed them to come into the room.
No, but all the media were just YouTube channels. I looked at the interview. None of them was like no Sky Sports there, no mainstream.
But it was in America. It was America. They were all accredited. They had their accreditation, right? They had all those things. I'm not telling you something but these same courses behind the camera with his followers or whatever, they had the most to say. Now, when I meet the person, I want you to have that energy. See, the way I'm talking today, if I see Arteta, I will talk to him respectful the same way. I can even disagree respectful with people.
Of course.
But these people, if they see the person they vehemently disagree with, they become starstruck. He was starstruck.
Bro,
you see?
What I was thinking about his name yesterday and day before yesterday. That was that guy's name. You didn't see any question to ask.
Any question?
No.
Yeah.
It was like,
Mbappe. He went to Mbappe.
I said, the dumb man, you didn't think of anything? Are you that dumb?
What does that tell you? What does that tell you about them? What does that tell you?
Bro,
what does that tell you? It just tells you the hypocrisy of these people. It tells you about they are not here in good faith. They're just people to distract you. They just want to come and argue for no arguing's sake. So let's round up this this reaction. It was not the best
before
result.
we do the roundup. Yeah,
Okay.
before I do the round, do you know this guy on Twitter they call Trey? That man you got.
Oh yeah, I don't know why Twitter kicked him off. I don't know why they kicked him off.
They've been kicking him off. Before I told my guy, I said, they get one guy when I United. My guy said, waiting, what is he going to look at? Somebody that cannot show his face on Twitter. He's not going to check him out. Yeah. If you can show your face, you will listen because you're putting your money where your mouth is.
You understand? You're not a coward. You're not a coward. Yeah.
You said?
I said that means you're not a coward.
Yeah. The same way I told you about the Stratford paddock. He said he's not going, if they have buyers, he's not watching because that means you cannot look object. You are lying to people. Here, we don't have the intention of lying. We are saying we are angry, but let's also look at the good.
The good part of it. Yeah.
Now, where we are terrible, it's just like people were saying, oh, I guess Nottingham Forest were bad. No. The only reason you say we were bad is because we conceded one goal. If we didn't concede a goal, everybody would have said we were amazing. Last season, I understood we beat Nottingham Forest 5-0. But understand, Nottingham Forest last season knows that Arsenal is not the same Arsenal this season. It is there.
During my reaction, I looked at it like, remember at the beginning of this season, I said that last season, right? Those teams thought going to the Emirates, come on, we'll just go and give them a game. Now, but this season, they're looking like, okay, they're a good team.
Yeah.
The approach is going to be different. So that's why I understand why Arteta is trying to tweak it, because they didn't know what you are going to play. You have to tweak it and surprise them. But unfortunately, it is not flawless now. It's not working the way we want it to work. Now, can we be angry about it? Yes. Can we be measured with our anger? Yes. But this one, let's rip everything apart. Kai Havertz is a bomb. No. Yeah.
What did you say? You said you don't think it's Partey. Now, what did I say? I said it might be the right thing, but personnel.
It's not working now. It's not working now.
Yes. What did he say at the beginning of the season? The reason he signed the players he signed was to be unpredictable. Now, one of the unpredictable players would have Timber.
Timber is nowhere to be found. Exactly. For the whole season.
Yeah, Timber's injury threw a wrench. You understand? He threw a wrench in a lot of plans that he had this season. So now, and we have to understand, the decision is still not an easy one. Okay, what is he going to get? Should he get a center back while Ben White goes back to right back? Or should he get a right back that can play right and left back? You have to understand, if he could make the decision on a whim, he would have. But let him take a decision that will... Yes, let him take a decision that will favor us in the long term. Now, I understand people like Not Nice are going to look and say, oh, why is it that Tierney has gone to Sociedad?
Or Gabriel is not playing. Like, I like Gabriel.
Bro, even though I joke. Last season, I told you, Diaz was warming the bench for Man City. Let's call a spade a spade.
For the same people 20 games.
Last season, yes. Bro, these were the same people that were saying Gabriel should be benched. Bozo for his mistakes.
For his mistakes. They say it's Bozo.
All of a sudden, Gabriel will bench and we lose. Bro, that's why I like what 87 had said. Agenda merchants. They are right now.
See, today is their feast. They are feasting today.
Bro, I am not going on Twitter to look at me and them. It's just that when they start with me, none of them can hear me. They will see what they are.
My problem, see, the problem I have, since we have to round up, we've done more than an hour today. The problem I have with these people is that they came in saying the mainstream have had an agenda, right? So let's deregulate the media so fans can have their platform. 97% of those people are doing the same thing.
Bro, what did I tell you? I said fans' opinion don't matter to me as a manager. Like, shove your opinion where it is. As you said, some people should be like the dumb children in school, sit down at the back. You don't have any contribution. Don't say anything. Keep quiet. Let those who are... Look, do you think... you think right now determines who will win the EPL, or even if we had won today, it means we win the EPL. You must be a joker.
Must be a joker. Hey, 3 games. See, 3 games. And the context we are applying that, we're not saying
3 games.
we are not angry. We are saying we are angry, but we are not going to be hysterical. But what they want is get hysterical, start throwing all kinds of horrible hurling insults on the team, on Arteta. That's when they know that you are showing that you have passion. You know what I'm saying, my friend?
Yeah,
talk about
and
passion.
Way more people will come here and come around with you.
Come around with me that we have passion. Nah, I don't want that kind of passion.
It's only 3 people.
I like it. Sensible people. Sensible people. See, not nice. People are not nice saying that if I don't do this, people are not nice saying that if we don't do this, I will be broke. You must be out of your mind. I don't need this for me to live my life. Yeah, I don't need to do this to live my life. Don't need to.
That is what they don't understand.
So, I'll come here, like I said. I told you, my friend, the other guy, the Ghanaian guy, that this I started this channel because I was tired of people like Troops and Turkish continue this agenda. I'm like, what is this? Let's be balanced. Like everything cannot be wrong about Arsenal and the Cronkies. Everything.
That's my problem. They were complaining. Oh,
everything is wrong.
We should be thrown out. What was it? Then when they were hurling insults.
Shout out Akin. Where have you been, Akin? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Shout out to you. No, we're not worried. Don't be worried. Don't be worried, Akin.
No.
We are sad. Commiserations to Arsenal fans. We are sad, but let's be measured. Let's be measured. It's 2-2. It's not a loss. I am confident they will have a bounce back against Manchester United. We will not perform as poor as this. Let us learn from it.
Bro, when I saw Manchester United today, my guy told me, even when we're drawing the game or losing, he said he doesn't want to play Arsenal. That's what he told me. And we were drawing. He said they are not ready to play Arsenal. You understand? Bro, that game, man, forget this one we're doing today. This one is just the preamble so that we just came to show up. You understand? I agree, fair. Kai didn't do well. Maybe Kai will sit out. I don't care. That day, all this talk, oh my Lord in heaven. Not nice will not be able to come back and come and talk to you now.
No. This what you say. They will come back and say we didn't score enough goals. They will find a way.
You see, they will tell you. You see why playing Kai is good. Not playing Kai is good. If he had played, we would have lost. All the arguments you will use, I know. You understand? We've been there before.
I've seen it. I've seen it all.
Bro, man, I started watching football. This is about how many 20-something years, if not 30.
Yeah,
watching the game. So
I've been watching. Exactly. See, this generation of people like not nice. If they saw Pablo Aimar play, they'll hate him. Oh, why is not showing passion? Why is Gasca Medieta? They'll say why is not showing passion? Everything is not passion. Everything.
Passion is a fallacy. Because passion is not constant. What you call passion is just dopamine and emotion at the moment. Because you're not going to me.
I like what you say. You qualify at the moment. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
See me if I'm an Arsenal manager. I don't want to hear derby against Tottenham. Why? Because it's not only when you see Tottenham, you turn up. I expect the beating you will give to Tottenham, you must give it to a team in League 2. That's what I want to see. If Wrexham comes to play against us, I expect a 20-0. I expect another thing.
Look at Morgan. Morgan is afraid. I'm not going to lie. I'm scared. Are we even challenging? I can calm down. We are challenging. Come on. It's a draw. Oh, Lord. It's a draw. Guys, do not be programmed with these hysterical reactions. It's a draw. Yes, we should be winning. I agree, 100%. We should be winning. But see, it was Man City that drew. Would the Man City fan be panicking like this?
They will say it's Pep. He will sort it out.
So Arteta, we don't trust him. Man, shout out for you for coming through, man.
They'll call him Pep Schoolboy.
Pep Schoolboy.
It's nothing.
Shout out for we've done an hour 20 minutes. I think we should go and rest. See, let me go back to my real life and enjoy myself.
You have life outside of this. You understand?
I have like
Now when I'm done,
this.
I'm going to go and eat a fresh pot of rice and stew. I'm just going to enjoy it.
Ah,
You understand? I will not be all
yeah.
those fans that because back in the day when I was younger, my dad used to tell me, Efosa, eat. Don't allow Arsenal to go and kill you. No, but that is so I've passed that stage where we draw or we lose, I no go chop. See, I will enjoy my food. There's so much to look forward to this weekend. Look, it's the game of football. These guys are still going to be paid.
Sure.
You understand? If it's Saturday, right now, their money has already hit their bank account. So they are still going to be paid. Believe, as you said, have some faith in Arteta. He has earned some credit in the bank.
He has it in the bank.
He will not be happy with that performance.
Sure.
Tactically or not, that was not a good performance. I put some blame on him, but I don't think Partey playing at right back was the sole reason we lost.
It wasn't.
We should have done more. You understand me? So we have to call people out. Saka and Martinelli need to take more responsibility.
The front three that we love so much, nobody want to call them out that they had a poor pace performance today. Saka, yes, he scored the penalty. It was poor. See what that's why people like look nice and they're not actually honest people. Saka was poor, Martinelli was poor, Trossard was poor. It's only Kai is looking at. You look at that.
Because they do that.
And the caveat will say that well, we just added Kai. Now, if you go by that logic, you added Kai. Kai should have more time.
Yes.
Right?
Kai, so, bro. Let's be honest. Do you remember when you said it? Kai has never played. See, I like the fact that when players come to the team, sometimes they don't even start as they don't even hit things.
The ground running.
Early. Yeah, because we have a system. You are not coming to us now to go and play Brossegbon football.
Football like play at Chelsea. Football.
Yeah. Chelsea, what were they playing?
Yeah.
So is you think that we are playing here? We are playing football. So players you see, bro. Sometimes, why do you think some players? I've lived with someone that plays football, a footballer. What did he say? What makes European teams sign some players? It's not about whether you're talented enough to do some things. Are you tactical enough? Do you understand the tactical part of the game?
Football, exactly.
Kai now needs to understand why was Xhaka in every manager's lineup.
Exactly.
They had the same thing. They said tactically, Xhaka understands the way they want to play.
And he'll carry it on the pitch.
You understand? So there's an understanding there. Kai is an intelligent player. We have seen, look, somebody said something. He said 3 years ago, everybody would have been dying on top Kai Havertz. Why? Because 3 years ago, we knew what we saw. We had always raved about Kai Havertz. When he went to Chelsea, let's be honest, which of Chelsea's attacking players ever did well? Hakim Ziyech, that was a star to Ajax. What happened?
Ajax.
Exactly. As you said, like a bad fat. The smell just went away.
It just fade away. It will fade away.
You understand? So all the attacking players that went there, are you telling me all of them were bad? All of them
were all horrible. Yeah, come on.
We're not
so much love to Akin saying sorry to be reactionary. Much love to no, I understand. See, we too. See, Akin, you need to listen to how I was talking to Efosa behind the scene on the phone. I was overly hysterical, but I had to calm down.
If he had been there on Monday when Tomiyasu took that card, maybe he would have been scared that you enter a flight to go and meet Tomiyasu one-on-one and ask him some serious questions.
Yeah.
But it's part of the game. You understand? Yeah. Now, if I'm angry, I'll be like, look, I'm just being reactionary. I said my friend is calm, cool-headed. But today was saying Man U will finish 12th. They are not that bad. You understand? They are not that bad. Even
I understand. You see, he said it during the heat of the moment, during the game. Now, after the game, I think you should calm down. But for you to go and continue with that agenda after the game, that means you're up to something. You are up to something. You're just up to something.
Bro,
that's it.
Since he said we should leave the ghetto people, that you are so smart. Of course.
Definitely.
Waste my time.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that.
Shout out to Kisha and
Shani. I would dumb myself down. See, people funny. You think I should dumb myself down because they are more popular? See, I was raised properly. Some of us were raised properly. Yeah, I'm done myself down to
Bro,
this of
somebody where they
nonsense.
smoke it, go watch game. Now I
Eh,
can't go here. Somebody has lost what are they calling it? Sense of reasoning, where his
eh,
cognitive this thing walls are
yeah,
down. No,
abilities
now.
are very are impaired already.
So I should go and
Oh,
listen. Come on. I understand we
yeah.
are respecting people here. I'm not against AFTV for what they do.
No,
But the thing is, just because you want to make money, don't lose the good value of why the channel was started. It was started to give fans a voice. Now, not every fan will have the same voice. There are fans that are reactionary. You
sure.
understand me? But don't carry the narrative of reactionary fans over the
Oh,
weak
you
so
see,
that you will not
yeah,
use it and be getting clout. Let's also listen to what do they call.
the sensible
Sometimes they will go and
fans.
ask,
Yeah,
yeah. Why? And another thing is now you will see more. And bro, you have to understand now what we thought we saw before is a joke compared to what will happen. Because on
yeah.
Twitter now, there's this Elon Musk thing. If you can get engagement, they pay you. So you will see a lot of controversial views. You
Deliberate
understand?
controversial
So
view. Deliberate.
exactly. So me, I am not taking it serious. I watch the game for myself. This is
Exactly.
20
I have
plus
a
years of
brain.
experience.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I know what I have to see. I know what I don't
now to
understand.
see.
There are some things
Yeah.
that people are going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about. You understand me? It's not like when I see Tottenham fans shouting up and down. Shouting for what? Shouting for what? Don't worry, soon we'll meet those ones. They will have to explain some few questions. So,
So shout out to Akin for coming through.
thank
Shout out
you.
to Akin. Shout out to Mr. Efosa, Nate. Even the guy
Even
I don't
not
agree with.
nice.
Not
Shout
nice.
out to
Not
not
nice.
nice.
Shout out to you. Even though you don't agree. Shout out to you. So we have to end the stream right now. We have our own real life to deal with, real issues to deal with. We are all offended with the result, but it is what it is. 7 point out of 9 is not horrible. 7/9 is not horrible to real long. It's not horrible.
Bro,
We could have done better, yes.
you know,
So
everybody wants to see 550. That was everybody.
uh,
See, bro, if I can, I'm not saying I want to see us blitz teams. Yes.
sure,
But if I can be seeing 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, if not 3-0, they carry me going win league. Is it my business? I don't
exactly.
care.
So
I don't care.
see,
I'm
guess what?
expecting.
Let us make the mistake at the beginning of the season, and at the business end, let's be better.
Yeah, so
I
what did
prefer
Man
that
City
one.
do last season?
Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
At the business
I don't
end,
see
we
me.
went on a
Bro,
run.
after what happened to us last season, I don't
Exactly.
care about sitting on top throughout the season.
I don't care about it. Let's sit in the middle. Then we can accelerate. I don't stay on
Bro,
top and decelerate. I'm not doing that.
bro, if I'm 1 point behind Man City for most part of the season, you see me, I will be looking at everything like I'm
Like
happy.
this.
When time comes,
Exactly.
they will surely drop.
Yeah.
I cannot. People have been laughing at. Yeah, bro. One start, we stay the highest, 247 on top the league. Man City only 14 days. And Man City,
You see?
I'm not doing that. They will not catch me.
So man, thank you for coming through, Efosa. But thank you for your time. I really
No
appreciate
problem,
it.
bro.
So
Thank you
if
for
you are
having
watching this
me.
on a playback, do us a favor by liking the video, subscribe. You're not as angry as not nice. Subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. Not nice. I should not mention truths. Dory, truth is not talking about me. It's talking about Igbo. So there's no problem about that. It's true now. See, troops have more concern about it about his Igbo than me. So,
they are beating Brighton.
So, do you have time tomorrow? Maybe we can do reaction of the this weekend games, if you don't mind.
I think I should.
Okay.
I should.
So you guys will put it on the make sure notification bells are turned on. So if you are coming on live, you'll get notified. So shout out to you, Mr. Foster. Let me allow you go and unwind and enjoy your rice and stew.
Bro, what to do? They
exactly.
say you must have life outside Arsenal now.
You have to. It doesn't mean we don't love Arsenal. We love Arsenal, but we just apply wisdom to it. So it is what it is.
As you said, you don't need it to eat. You understand? Those people, they need it to eat. If they don't create it, they will not eat. So
that's it. So guys, like, share, subscribe, turn the notification bells on, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.